Greatest ever done it. You can learn from it. Dope game ran it. Rap game run it. Street cred hunted. Nerd turned D-boy, not in genetic makeup. Baby, I'm a G-boy. Hashtag street boy. Wrong one to fuck with. Cross me at your own risk. Play to get back. You can trust this. I am far from average. To me, it ain't no such thing. Me against the world, so fuck it, I let my nuts hang. I've been known to bust bang. Kill it if the need be. I don't need an army when the smoke clears, he sees me. Rhyming at his finest. Unlike those vaginas that claim that they the real deal, knowing I'm the highest. Top of the command chain. I am what the streets made. I am what the hood built. You are just a weak lame. Homicidal maniac with suicidal tendencies. You're more like a punk band. I'm more like a pedigree of nigga you ain't seen yet. So y'all cannot describe me. I'm a freak of nature. Don't shit here surprise me. Money over everything except the nigga's manhood. I am not a prostitute. You don't understand hood. Fuck a nigga getting his unless he about to give me mine. Otherwise he prime beat. Shocking when I up the 9 and hit it with it 7 times. Fuck you thought I'm civilized? Welcome to the jungle, fool. It's only right I punish you. Nigga with an attitude. Feel like MC Ren felt. Quiet on the set, you funky bitch, you get your friends slipped. I give your game a black eye. Blame it on the black guy. I be on some nigga shit, I'm niggerish, so that's why. Guess what my religion is? This is what the business is. Exposure for you garbage ass rappers. You can witness this. Came to bang your game up. Pussies think they came up. Oh, you got a drop head? So now you think you famous? I hear it's dangerous and we don't know your name, cuz we don't even give a fuck. Rappers get it fucked up. Security say you nah, this they side job. They don't want no conflict, they don't want no problems, nah.
Salute, and welcome. Welcome back to the Black Ocean. Now, so we're getting deep in with your host, the one and only Great Black Shark. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Y'all knew I was going to get them on this. Oh, yes, I am. Yes, I am. I got to do it. Let me go ahead and tell you something right now, okay? I'm not just going to roast them, okay? It's going to be very little of that. This is actually going to be a teaching broadcast today about how not to do bad business, okay? Everybody gonna learn something over here tonight, but we gonna clown these two jackasses because, as you see on your screen here, we have Myron Gaines, the clown, aka Amaral Foodle, the clown, and Walter Weeks, aka Fresh, okay, the frog face. Yeah, we going there because see, Fresh and Fit. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you this straight off the bat. And y'all gonna be like, oh, don't be petty. I done told you, man. Hey, when you take shots at my lineage and my people, I'm not taking any high roads. We going straight to the bowels of hell. And we gonna find out what's up under that too. So I have a 3-letter message for you. It'll help you out a lot with your situation because you told a lot of foundational Black Americans these same 3 words. So, I'm not really a big church guy. I try to do right in life, but there's one thing I do believe in. Y'all know what that is? Oh, yeah, I'm finna tell you. I believe in do unto others. Stop being victims. I want you to stop being victims, Myron and Walter. You need to stop being victims. What are you talking about? I'm going to need you to pull yourself up by your bootstraps, okay? Come on now, let's get to doing it. See, you need to practice some exercises and reach down there and grab them little strings. Come on, man, or sandals in Myron's case, because he's Sudanese. So either way, it's time to stop being victims, okay? Cut it out. You did it to yourself. So yeah, that's what we're going with that here tonight, family. Oh yeah, that's where we're going. Oh yeah. Because see, and salute to the good brother. Let's see who it is up here. Rakeem Jackson for the Cash App. Salute to my good brother Project Leroy for the Cash App. Oh, yeah, we finna cook all over here tonight. Get your seasoning. We finna fry these, man. Yeah, we finna cook them up right tonight. Because, see, here's the thing that you coons, particularly the tether class, don't realize. You keep thinking, that you got it all figured out. You're smarter than everybody else. Oh, we just not playing the game right. Okay. But then white supremacy shows you when you get too comfortable, they show you that, no. You're not special because see, you go too far. We've seen this with many types of coons. Okay. They get to thinking that, okay, I can do exactly what the white people do. No, you can't. When you get to going hard in the paint, and overstepping the script that they give you, it's just a matter of time for they spank that ass. Y'all haven't learned yet. Yeah. So we going there with it, family. Before we do, though, okay, so we're going to take a brief aside because we're going to get them tonight. Salute to our good brother, Professor Black Truth. I don't know if you all caught the special commentary, but he's going to be taking a little bit of time off. I think till mid-September, he said, at the end of the special commentary. So wishing that brother a very rejuvenating vacation. Salute to him for everything he's done and continues to do. Brother, we can't wait to have you back, but you have earned that if anybody. Okay, so if you hadn't checked his special commentary out on his channel, go over there and do so. Okay, but now that we've given our brother, one of our grandmaster teachers, in my opinion, his due props, we got to deal with a slight bit of housekeeping. Hold 1 second. Sorry about that, family. Hit the mute button. Wow, I didn't mean to do that. Got to deal with some housekeeping, though. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get this out the way. One time. It's going to be one time only. For those that don't know, I'm not a tennis guy. What I mean by that is I don't go back and forth with people. What I state on my channel is what I have stated. Let me give you something else that a lot of people probably don't know about me. Whatever I put up on my channel, You free to critique it. I'm not one of those content creators like, oh, you use my content. No. You can use anything on my channel and add your own commentary to it. So why am I saying this? Here's the deal, and this is advice for future content creators. If you see something that you disagree with and you want to give a rebuttal to, if you don't quote the person verbatim or at least enough to give an accurate response, and you set up a straw man argument, now you can do that if you just want to be comedic or not taken seriously. But if you want to be taken seriously, you address what the person said. Y'all see how I do it over here. If I review something that somebody's talking about, I play their words. I play their words whenever possible, okay, and show them talking. So that way I critique what they said, all right? Now, we're going to deal with something before we get started here tonight. Let me go ahead and put this on the screen, okay? Now, y'all remember when I did this broadcast about Angry Man, who I'm going to say it again because I stand on what I say. I really don't believe he's FBA. I could be wrong, but I don't believe that. I believe you either Puerto Rican or half Cuban, and you definitely a damn coon. So there's that. I stand on mine when I see it. Did this broadcast, and again, I don't have an issue with anybody responding to anything I do because they have a right to. Brother Grinch saw it, he responded, and I heard all three responses, Brother Grinch, and that's your right to do that. Heard all three front to back, okay? Because I always listen to something front to back if I'm going to give a critique on something. So that second broadcast I did, and if you saw that broadcast on this channel, I played his response, his words, didn't cut nothing out of nothing, okay? Then had to come back, wasn't planning on doing it, but when I saw Angry Man's tape on the riverboat situation, I said, okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to get you for this. Because see, Brother Grinch, you told me you wasn't a coon. You say he was being pragmatic. This, that, and the third. Excuse me. You say he was being pragmatic, this, that, and the third. But everything that's on my channel on that broadcast, everybody over here with common sense or any black person would be like, no, that was cooning. Okay? So now, other thing I want to show you here, let me make sure I got it. Slide this on up so that it's seen by everybody. This is the broadcast that I covered. Now, you see on the screen, it's called Shocking Revelation, Angry Man's Mistaken Account of the Riverboat Brawl. Okay. That's the broadcast where he was doing all that. Now, I didn't play that entire broadcast because it was full of cooning, okay? Didn't play the entire broadcast. I skipped to the part where he was mocking us with Dr. Martin Luther King with the Boondocks cartoon. But Brother Grinch, you said you were on this broadcast. Now, I'm showing this on the screen for a reason because, see, I have a very intelligent audience. Here's the deal. Don't take my word for it. Grinch said he was on this broadcast. Y'all can go watch that for yourself. It's still up on Angry Man's channel. Okay? Watch it for yourself and see if you hear Grinch in there anywhere. Okay? See, me, I'm the type of content creator. Everybody that knows me over the years, I stand on integrity. I don't do the stuff where I do a stream, then take it down and be like, I didn't say that. Oh, no. I stand on integrity over here. I always have, I always will. All right. The only way something get taken down on my channel if YouTube takes it down. Or I'll tell you what I will do. If another content creator comes to me, hey, brother, this, that, the third, would you take this down, this, that, the third, whatever, and they talk to the guy, saying, sure, I'll do that. I'll do that. It depends on what it is, though. Okay. If I'm telling the truth about something, I'm going to leave it up. So now, Brother Grinch, in your third response, in fact, so my audience can do their own homework. I'm going to greet all of you here in a second, but we got to get this out of the way because we're going to cook these Fresh and Fit clowns. It's going to be totally different subject matter. I'm going to type this in the chat. I'm going to put it in there twice. This is Brother Grinch's third response to what I was saying. And the last broadcast that he was responding to, so nobody's confused, is this one. Okay, now I was primarily talking about Angry Man, even though I did mention him. That was from something previous that he said. Brother Grinch, tell you like this. You can do your content however you want. You got the right to respond and critique anything that's public. I don't have a problem with that. But the way you titled it, you said response as if I started something with you. When I did the Better to Be a Wise Man Than an Angry Man broadcast, I didn't mention you. What you did, you responded on his behalf. That's what happened. Everybody saw that. So I didn't mention you until you said, because you were in the chat, my people saw it. Hey, I did a response. I like, okay, cool, brother, I'll check it out. So now here's the thing. What I just put in the chat, I want y'all to review that. Then go back and look at this broadcast I did right here, the problem with cosplaying Angry Son Bozos. And you tell me if at any point in time, and salute the Kier Edwards for the Cash App, you tell me at any point in time in that broadcast or any of the others that I've done or anything on my channel, if I've ever said that your lineage is determined by the tone of your skin color. Because Grinch, that's what you was on over there. And like I said, that's your right to respond however you want. But if you want people to take you seriously, you need to start quoting what people actually say, brother. And look, this is going to be the last time I address it. I got bigger fish to fry over here. We actually do work over here, okay? With grassroots work, all right? So instead of putting the words in people's mouths or you making those straw man arguments to argue against things I didn't say, my content is on the channel. I put your stream in there so people can review it for themselves. And I want you to come back and tell me where I called him a tether on any of these broadcasts. Now, I did say, I believe Angry Man is one. Okay, I did say that. And I strongly do still believe that. Didn't call you a tether, Grinch. Again, I heard you try to clarify it over there, but you came in my chat. Everybody saw you, said you wasn't a tether and all that. I'm like, I didn't call you one. Let me say that. Somebody in the chat called you one. That's not me. I didn't say it. Okay? What I said was, according to your words, you said your father was the Latino one, and you said your mother is FBA. I'm just going by what you said. Again, that's nothing to be ashamed of. That makes you half FBA, okay? Which is determined by your biological parents. One of them must trace their lineage back to our line, okay? Slavery here in America. I posted that on the community tab. In fact, in case there's any confusion, in case there's anything, you don't have to block him a goddess now. He's free to have his say over here as long as he's respectful. That he will do. Anybody's gonna do that when they come to my platform because I don't disrespect other people's platforms. Gonna come over here and change the subject. I'm gonna put this website in the chat 3 times. Okay, because we got to go ahead and get this out the way tonight because we got other things to discuss. You can find the entire foundational Black American lineage description on that website. Salute to the good brother Black Voltron for the cash out. Well, y'all showing a little early, man. See, my audience show up. And see, that's another thing. Let me deal with that. We finna get into our listening, family. 1 second. Sorry about that. I had to tweak something over here on the audio settings. But we finna get into our lesson because we ain't gonna take much time dealing with this. One of the things that I try to do, I pride myself on giving accurate information. Now, people may agree or disagree with my take on things. That's fine. If you put something out in the public sphere, it's open to critique. I'm no special, no different than anybody else, okay? So I don't have an issue with that. But when you start making straw man arguments, I'm going to say this to any content creator, not just you, Grinch. If people can see what you responding to, and then they go back and listen to what you saying, people going to be like, wait a minute, that's not what he was talking about. He or she, because this applies to anybody, I'm saying in general. So my advice to anybody that wants to be taken serious in this thing, make sure you try to be as accurate as possible. Sometimes we all make mistakes. We're not perfect. And I'll go back and make retractions if I made mistakes. Now, if I give my opinion on something, I'm not retracting that. But if I provide facts, and that's what my channel is known for, I'm not walking that back. And one last thing I'm going to do before we go ahead and get the cooking here, because I'm going to give y'all what you came for. All right? Brother Grinch, let me say this to you. Heard you make the statement on your third response. You made a statement to the effect of that I don't have enough influence to determine this or that. Let me go ahead and put you on notice about something. When it comes to matters of our lineage, nobody's talking about nobody's skin tone. That's never been an argument in these spaces in New Black Media. As a member of the New Black Media, I talk to the people you talk about directly. There's people in this chat room that can verify that, okay? I talk to them directly. I can call Dr. Randy Short up. I can call Jason Black up, okay? I can call Raheem Shabazz, Sincere Love the Guy. I can keep going. I talk to the people you talk about, okay? I don't have to wait till they file up a phone line and they show. I can call them directly. They can call me, okay? So I just want to get that clear. So when you say that I don't have enough influence as far as anything concerning our lineage, let me go ahead and tell you something. It's not me that made the determination about where our people are moving. That's a whole lineage of people that identify as foundational Black American freedmen that have said this is the new way under the sun. So it's not me that you're arguing with. This is the way it's going to be over here. And that's fine. You and I have different viewpoints, different ideologies. That's fine. Okay? But this is what it is over here. And that's okay. We just not going in the same direction. It's black first as a whole over here, not black male first, black female first. Ain't nobody no damn Beano, black in name only. Nah, we don't do that over here. Okay? So I just want to be clear on where I stand. I said this last time I'm going to address it. I don't care how many videos you make out there. Look, we got bigger fish to fry. So with that said, family, let me go in and greet, excuse me, my esteemed guest over here. Let me scroll up. 87 people in the chat already. Yeah, I know y'all like, brother, go ahead and get to it. Okay, I got you. But you just have to set the record straight on a couple of things. So let me greet the good brother, Rakeem Jackson. I see Mac Maroon. I see Remnant Revision, Tuesday Woke, Devin Haley, Sidonian Snow, Only Pamela's Way, Erica Bailey, Project Leroy, Nightfall Jopper, Goddess Navi. I see Diesel Mike in the building. Torian Rain Reloaded. What's good, my brother? Casey Malone. I see Yasuke, the Turtle Island Assassin. Okay, brother. Killing all the turtles. I see you. Let's see. I see Key Prince. Michael Williams in the building. Matrice 03. Let's see. Opal Ivy in here. The good brother Black Voltron Reloaded. I see brother Bruce. Let's see. I see Daryl 524. I see, let's see, Yusuf Ali, Clinton Johnson, welcome. Let's see, make sure I don't miss anybody, because when we get started cooking, we ain't gonna stop. I see Creative World Films in here. Let's see, make sure that's everybody. I see Jason Ferreira. I see the Hula Gang. I see Diesel James in here, number one killer. What's going on? I see Just Jerry Curls, CRU Ray out in the building. You need some customized beats or a customized computer design from the ground up. That's the man to holler at. Nobody better in the game. I see Lucky Morehouse. Okay, Bonafide Hustler. Let's see, Concerned Black Citizen. Saluting and welcome to everybody that's joined us in attendance here tonight. With that said, we're going to get started analyzing some things. I'm going to go ahead and put this up on the screen because now we got to get the fluke and fraud. Oh, yeah, it's fresh and fit. Oh, I'm finna, boy, look here. You reap what you sow, gentlemen. See, your business model was centered around, and I got to give it to them. It's a smart business model if you can make it work, but you had too many extenuating factors and risks. You want to argue with a bunch of turbo thighs because you know your incel audience was going to pay you. Plus, you pile on the anti-Black American hate, okay? So you find a way to monetize that. Here's the issue. You didn't weigh the cost versus benefit. See, if you're going to do a show like that, it would behoove you to set it up where the chicks are on Zoom if it's going to be alcohol involved. But let me tell you something right now. Low intelligence, coherent altering substances, drugs, alcohol, bunch of tethers. Bad mix, man. Bad mix. But see, you know, what do I know? We're going to analyze some things here tonight. And what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to mute a part of this because it's Nick Fuentes. Y'all know how he going to do it. But I'm going to play some of this right here. Then we're going to break down just how Myron got into this situation here. Let's get started.
It means the State Department definition, the CIA fact book definition, ADL's definition of anti-Semitism is very comprehensive. For example, if you think the Holocaust was exaggerated, definition of anti-Semitism. If you think that any Jew has more allegiance to Israel than their home country, that's a definition of anti-Semitism.
What?
You can look it up. FBI definition, State Department definition.
What? Wow.
Straight up. Yeah, I mean, you could literally, because I didn't believe it either, but you could look it up. Everyone thinks it means, oh, you're an anti-Semite, you hate Jews. The FBI, the State Department says you're an anti-Semite if Holocaust exaggerated, you think Jews are.
So I'm muting him right there because he's talking crazy. I'm going to let him start back in a minute.
a global conspiracy. By definition means
an agreement between two parties or more.
Right. So that means, having a World Jewish Congress is like the definition of.
Wow.
So by definition, the answer is yes.
That's crazy. See, because you can't even criticize Israel nowadays. What made you famous was a tweet that you made, right? With it's what got you on the radar of a lot of people on Twitter. Well, I know the tweet, but can you tell the people what that tweet was?
Yeah, so I was actually a couple of tweets, but the first one I said something like, if you're loyal to Mexico first, go back to Mexico. If you're loyal to China first, go back to China. If you're loyal to Israel first, go to Israel. I'm America first. And Ben Shapiro quote tweets me.
All right, so now you kind of see the trajectory that got Fluke and Fraud in the glorious demonetized mess that they are in. Tethers, let me tell you something. A lot of you hop your asses over here. Hold on, I got to do this right. They tie up their Fleabag Force Ones and run across water, okay, to get over here. And then you latch on to the first white supremacist ass you can latch on to. And you think that the way to make it is to be a little trained pit and try to do everything they do. Problem. When you get over here in America, you still black. Even if they use you, you can't step outside of what they tell you or allow you to do. So what they do, you latch on to all their talking points about black people, foundational black American freedmen, and you latch on to this thing about it's the Jews, it's the Jews. And when you start playing that game, you forget that white supremacy always breaks its tools. Shout out to our brother, Professor Black Truth. And when they break them, they're going to start with you and they're going to permanently break you. They're not going to get their own people that are saying the same things because they're white. You're not. You want to be white. I don't care what you put on ID and paperwork. You're not white. Nick Fuentes said that he's America first. No, I got to get on you. Nick, you a mutt. That's what you are. You half Italian and half Hispanic. You a mutt. They don't even consider you a real American. You're not really accepted in true white supremacist circles, if you want to be honest about it. So see, from a business standpoint, let me add this in here. You got Nick Fuentes on your platform. Now, true enough, this was on Rumble. You got Andrew Tate, Tommy Sotomayor, okay? Every the Zerka clown, okay? Every controversial figure that's been booted off a platform, you put them on your shit. Now, I'm going to take my criticism about you talking about our people out of it for a minute. Take that out. Just from a business standpoint, corporate executive decision standpoint, I'll be like, hey, even if we want to have them on, we can't put them on the main platform. We got to put them over here exclusively on Rumble or something. Nope, not you. Nah, you're going to put them on your main channel. You know that's your main bread and butter because, see, the way you were crying, Myra, I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you later here tonight, Myra. I got to get you, buddy. All that masculinity you were talking about, see, this is how I know you're a tether also. Okay, not only that you said it, foundational black American freedmen, we've gone through things where we had to pull ourselves by our bootstraps. We had to make the bootstraps so we could pull ourselves up. Okay? When we get knocked down, Black Wall Street, Slocum, Texas, okay, on and on. You can name so many. Our people didn't sit around crying about what happened. We got to work. Huh? Well, you work harder than us, don't you? See, if you were smart, you would have had contingency plans set up already so you wouldn't have to wonder about what you're going to do with your funding. See, you're dumb, Myron. All that stuff you talk about, money, this, you put all your eggs in one basket. Very unwise. You never do that. When you put all your eggs in one basket in the business world, you're setting yourself up for failure. So that's where you first went wrong. But I'm not done with him by sight. Let me let the rest of this continue.
I put out some other tweet with basically the same sentiment. I said something like, I never see an article critical of Israel on Daily Wire. I wonder why that is. Right?
That ain't never happening.
Yeah. That was in 2016. or maybe January 17.
Yeah.
And Ben Shapiro quote tweets me. So this is very early on. It's like, 6 years ago.
Yeah.
And I'm a nobody. I have like 1,000 followers at this point. He quote tweets me and says, accusing a Jew of dual loyalty is the surest sign of anti-Semitism.
You know what, man? Let me tell you, because I said this the other day. You cannot be a Zionist while simultaneously calling yourself an American patriot. You can't. And the reason why is because Israeli interests don't always align with American interests. I'd argue that a lot of times when we go off of Israeli interests, it puts the United States in compromising situations because we're ending up fighting wars that we don't necessarily need to fight. Look at Iraq. Look at Syria. We're in places we don't need to fucking be. And a lot of times it hurts us and it benefits them. So it's like you cannot sit there and say you're a Zionist while simultaneously saying you're an American patriot. And the fact that you can't even say that nowadays is fucking crazy to me because at the end of the day, bro, we're American first. And here's the other thing, too. When I declare,
here's the other thing, too. Don't that boy look like a damn rat or a little parrot with that damn bird beak nose? See, if you really believe the small hats have so much power, and you sitting up here, Nick Fuentes, saying, going back and forth with Ben Shapiro, okay, because he's a Jewish person. If you truly believe that, and you on these platforms, because the head of YouTube, she's a Jewish lady, okay? If you truly believe that, you don't think they can make some phone calls and say, you know what? They on some anti-Semitism. Go ahead and hit them with that small hat 1-2 combo real quick. Huh? Oh, you so smart, but you didn't think of that, huh? See, Myron, what you don't understand is you so desperate to be up on the white supremacists, you're not even picking the intelligent ones to be under. Let me say this like it is. The smart white supremacists, they're not talking. They ain't on nobody's platform. Why you think Richard Spencer been so quiet? Why you think Jared Taylor been so quiet? Why you think you don't hear nothing from David Duke? The smart ones, the ones that's used to moving things for real, they despise Nick Fuentes. See, if you're going to join the other side, you need to do your homework, dumbass. Now you sit up here and you put all these goofy motor mouth white supremacists that can't hold water on your platform, and they just hit you in your bottom line. That's an irresponsible move for a so-called businessman that's got a payroll and people depending on you. But hey, I don't know now. Let's let this continue.
That's right. Working for the government. You can't have dual citizenship. You can't. You have to have, if you want to have a secret, top secret clearance, etc., you must have, and if you did have a second passport, you must renounce that fucking citizenship.
Right.
Why? Because they want you to have allegiance to the United States only. And that's the way it should fucking be. So you can't sit there and tell me, oh, well, Israel first. Okay, cool. If it's Israel first, then you're clearly not America first because our interests don't always align. Do they align sometimes? Yes. But do they align most of the time? A lot of times they don't. And we end up in fucking wars that we shouldn't be. Everyone, we talked about this with Scott Ritter. Yeah. We went to Iraq for Israel. Mm-hmm.
See how stupid that boy is? We did not go to war with Iraq for Israel. That was about a vendetta that George Bush Sr. had against Saddam Hussein for him trying to kill his daddy. And oil. That's what the two things that was about. But see, when you get over here, excuse me, when you get over here and you think you know everything, which you don't, you get stuck on things that are not accurate, and then you never learn correctly because they'll use you as long as they can, okay? We're not done yet. I'm going to show y'all something because a white boy tried to tell him. A white boy tried to tell him. Let's let it continue. Now I'm playing this without the sound because I want you to see something, okay? Look at him. In fact, let me pause it real quick. In case you can't tell, looking at the screen on the left, that's Myron, okay? He's got a Jewish style hat on and got his face covered. He's picking on Jewish people, all right? Now, Nick Fuentes back on there. I want you to watch and see who else you're going to see in this frame. So you can see how he set himself up for failure. Okay? You're going to see it in a second. Because I can't play the sound. The stuff that they saying is ridiculous. Okay. Hold on. Let me go back and take that back. I want y'all to see this. I want you to see how he did it to himself. Okay? He has nobody to blame but him. Let's see here. I'm going to pause this right here. There you go. Sneeko, the goofy anti-black racist Zerka, okay? See, lightning rod for destroying your platform. Other content creators, this is how you don't do business, okay? This is how you don't do business. You don't surround a bunch of people that's got booted off platforms on your shit. Because someone's going to tell you, like, okay, you kicking the winner, we're going to boot you next. Oh, no, it's too much like right. Let me let it play. I'm not going to play the audio behind it. I just want you to see all the clowns that he got sitting up here on this podcast so you see how he got himself in this situation, okay? And see, I'm going to throw something else in here, too, that a lot of people probably didn't mention. Maybe they have, because I've seen people covering it. I'm going to throw you something else to show you what probably got them in this situation. I'm going to mention that in just a second. I want you to take a good look at this, okay? Oh, yeah. Look at this, man. Got all the clowns up there. They talking crazy about Jewish people. Room full of tethers, okay? Look at this goofball. Big cookie monster looking bastard. Stupid. None of them tried to pull them boys to the side and say, hey, man, this is a smart business move. We going to lose money doing this. What are your contingency plans? See, that's why you have a bunch of yes men around you. That's no good at all. Look at these clowns, man. They ain't laughing now. We're going to see that a little bit later. Oh, yeah. All fun and games here, Lord. Having a good old time. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I want y'all to watch this. I wish I could play some of this, but you can't get away with this on YouTube. So I'm just showing you the pictures of who he's got in here, okay? The audio, you can imagine. They're making a bunch of anti-Semitic remarks and stuff, okay? Keep in mind now, the head of YouTube, Jewish woman, okay? Keep all that in mind. I'm not going to play none of the sound of this. I just want you to see why they whining and crying. We don't know what happened. Oh, yeah? Nah, yes, you do. Yes, you do. Look at these clowns, man.
What do you think about
Now, I'm going to pause it real quick. Before the white boy try to warn him, let me tell you what else I believe happened to him. They've had this podcast now for about, 3 years, okay? Getting into all kinds of beef with everybody before you get your money right. That's another thing you don't do. Before you get your money right, you don't go to war with nobody, okay? So, I'm going to tell you what I believe happened. Some of those women, probably at least 10 of them that had a little bit of pebble of a brain between them, they probably got together and said, you know what? Y'all done embarrassed us, made fools of us, other kind of allegations I've heard about I won't speak on. We're going to get your ass. See, women are not stupid. If you know they can't be trusted, they're so devious, you never thought that none of them would have no type of connection somewhere because, see, if you really understood women, Myron, and Frisch, Walter, you would understand that women can walk through doors that men can't. Look, 6 degrees of separation. You don't think they knew somebody either at YouTube or somewhere to say, or they probably presented someone to YouTube and say, hey, you got this on your platform? They're threatening women, this, that, the third. How you know some of the women on the show wasn't Jewish? Uh-oh. Oh my God. Did I just say that? Nah, couldn't have been. No, of course not. Oh, no, that's not a possibility. Oh, no, that could never happen, could it, guys? Oh, why am I talking like that? But see, I'm just a black guy. Let me let Destiny here. Y'all probably couldn't tell who he is without the blue hair. Let me let Destiny talk to him. Because, see, when black people say something, and I'm a foundation of Black American freedom, so, they're not going to listen to me. Let me let the white boy school you on some things. He knows his people better than anybody. Let's let him talk.
FreshNFit getting demonetized? I mean, from a content creator standpoint, obviously it's sad to see hardworking young men getting by the YouTube. From an ideological standpoint, I mean, I'm not really pro censorship that much anymore. So I mean, I don't agree with it from that perspective either. Although, is demonetization the same as pro censorship? you could probably make an argument that of like I'm against all censorship, but that doesn't necessarily mean you get to run ads on everything. Maybe, I don't know. I can see it going back and forth, but I mean it's still sad for them. If I was to be like a stickler, or if I were to like be critical of something, I feel like I don't know if I'm pretty sure I said this on stream. Didn't I say this on stream? I feel like I told them there's like absolutely no reason to dive into all the JQ shit. Like, why? Like, shit on women, do the red pill stuff. It's such an easy way to make an ungodly amount of money. Why are you diving into something so extremist that is going to alienate some of your audience? Because it is, believe it or not, FreshNFit have a lot of black people that watch, and like not all of them are going to be keen for that like race realism. And a lot of them don't even want to do that JQ shit either. Like a lot of those guys are just there for like red pill advice, maybe make fun of women, etc. I don't know why he felt it so necessary to lean so hard into such a niche brand of extremist content. I mean, like, I'm sure they'll reflect on that in a few years. I don't actually know how old is Myron. I have no idea. Is he 33? Oh, I mean, I don't know. He hasn't been in the space for, I guess, as long. I'm sure he'll probably think about it in a year or two and he'll be like, yeah, fuck. Like if motivating young men and all that shit is like what I actually want to do, then maybe, you know, questioning the official count of the Holocaust wasn't the direction to go. Do you think it's reasonable to have an unstoppable mindset given their pretty strong meteoric ascent? No. I think that something that's very hard to learn is, it kind of seems like if you just move with a lot of, like, I don't know if you'd say masculinity, maybe like determination, aggression, conviction, that as long as you keep moving in that direction, you'll always kind of like persevere. That's not true. You have to be intelligent, because you can run your brand like right into a brick wall with all the conviction in the world. You know, it doesn't, just because you slam the gas pedal down, you know, and you drive right off a cliff, it doesn't mean that you're going to succeed, you know?
Not to mention the fact that you're still black, no matter what you think you are.
And that's another thing that's difficult to learn, is you think that if you just keep working hard, you keep doing the, you know, what you think is right and blah, 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 that it'll persevere. But no, you have to be smart with your moves too. You've got to be intelligent. Can you address Zerka? I mean, I feel like didn't I kind of call this? Didn't I say like a month or two ago that all these people would be fighting each other and like clawing each other and killing each other? And I'm pretty sure it's happening, right? I think Zerka, Sneeko. I think Sneeko's still kind of close to FreshNFit. Although I don't know what path Sneeko's on, because he keeps like going from one thing to the next. But I think Zerka's basically like completely, I think Zerka's basically completely spun out again. His whole channel got demonetized apparently. And then I think Zerka's burned bridges with Sneeko and with FreshNFit now, I think. I think he still gets on No Jumper sometimes, but yeah.
Explain to me how immigrants come here. Don't speak.
So now you heard Destiny trying to school them, right? Trying to talk some sense into them. See, if they had any sense, they would go back and study Lee Atwater's codified white supremacist language. And if you're going to talk, you would be talking more like that. I mean, look, if I was a white supremacist and I had some guys in my, you know, movement or ideology that wanted to be on a podcast and I'm financing you, I'm like, okay, listen, I hate the niggers too. Can't stand them. Want to get rid of them. But you can't say it like this. You got to use this terminology. You need to have other people in fields of expertise where if something is said, you can pass it off on scientific analysis, you know, like the bell curve theory. Now, our good sister and queen grandmaster teacher, Dr. Francis Chris Welsing, showed you how you handle the William Shockleys of the world that tried that. But that would be better than just going kamikaze like Myron and them did. Okay? So now I'm going to play something else in here. This is a short clip of Destiny. I want y'all to listen to this before we get further into breaking this down.
The language, figure it out, go to college, get education. Why are black Africans, right, from Africa, doing way better than African Americans?
The experience of an African immigrant in the United States is way different than the experience of an African American. They're two totally, if you're an African immigrant, you might as well be white or European.
What?
Yes.
What are you talking about?
Just what part did you understand? If you're an African immigrant coming to the United States, your outcomes.
I gotta do it, boy. This boy's face, I told you I'm gonna be petty over here. This boy's face, man, look at this. The one they call Fresh, the little frog face Oompa Loompa. So look, let me tell you something, family. Because you know I got to get my jokes in, right? I got to do it. I'm going to ask a question because I have a very intelligent audience. I have a theory. Would you like to hear my theory, family? Because, you know, I try to ponder the origins of things, okay? I try to figure out where things come from and all that. Would you like to hear my theory, family, in the chat room? Would you let me know? Because I have a theory if you want to hear it. Because what you're looking at is what I'm looking at. So I want to tell you what my theory is. Huh? You want to hear my theory? Oh, shit. Y'all want to hear my theory? Oh. I'm going to tell you what I believe is the origins of Fresh, a.k.a. Mr. Walter Weeks. Now, many of you are probably familiar with the movie Star Wars. I know you're like, GBS Star Wars. What the hell are you talking about? Well, all of us know who Yoda is, right? Mm-hmm. I believe that Yoda probably likes some sisters. And, you know, I believe Walter is his little bastard son. Come on, man. Look at that boy's face. He looked like Yoda's illegitimate dark child. That's what you look like. And black is beautiful, boy. I ain't talking about your skin complexion. I'm talking about your face. Look, now, Yoda, I'm blaming it on you. But I suspect somebody else got hold to that boy's mama, too. I believe that that's Kermit's bastard son. It's either Yoda or Kermit, goddammit. Come on now, y'all don't play with me. Stop it. You see what I'm seeing on this screen. It's Yoda or Kermit. You don't come out looking like that. Listen, y'all wrong for that shit. Yoda, Kermit, get in your child's life. He needs your guidance. He over here losing all kinds of money. Listen, I'm going to stop y'all. I'm just saying. Let's let this continue.
In life, the places that you live, the education you have, you're more on par with an upper class white person than you are with a person who's a descendant of
the
slavery.
biggest difference is the mindset. It's not the circumstances,
it's not the mindset.
environment.
It's the families that you come from. Somebody that comes from a family that's driven enough to get their children or themselves to move to the United States from Africa, this is a highly driven family. This is a lot different than somebody whose great-grandparents weren't allowed to buy a house in the city because they were redlined out by a bank in the United States.
All right, and we are live.
So, listen, man, they deserve it. They're going to get all these joke and smoke over here tonight. Yeah, they're going to get it, goddammit. Shame on you, Yoda and Kermit. Sitting up here abandoning your kids like this. Already a fatherless America. Y'all wrong for that, man. You two little green bastards, you. Damn. Wrong with them, man. We respected y'all coming up. Anyway, I digress. Yeah, I got to get them, y'all. I might put a poll up later on and vote for which one of y'all think is the father of this little tadpole faced Negro over here. But see, we gonna get to the whining and the crying. Oh, because they act like they just don't understand what happened. Oh, they don't know why they're being picked on. Again, stop being victims. You gonna stop being victims. You gonna learn how to pull yourself up by them bootstraps. You ain't gonna do all that preaching and talking about that, and then you're not gonna practice what you preach, Myron. Fresh and fit, fluke and fraud, whatever you want to call them. And why is Tadpole Boy over there sitting over there looking like, don't he look kind of sassy over there with his lips all pursed together? I mean, Myron, we already know what you got going on, you know, in your college years. I mean, anybody that's seen that? Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to play this foolishness, man. And I want y'all to listen to these whining bastards because, see, everybody knows the song WAP, y'all know wet ass. Y'all know that. Well, it's a new song, right? Now, I haven't written any lyrics to this song, but I'm just going to give it a title. It's called WAT. Now, what is WAT? Whack-ass tethers, because that's what we dealing with over here tonight. Ignorant bastard, you sit up here knowing that was your main source of income, and I'm going to tell you something else I believe. I might be wrong. This apartment that they in Miami, this condo, I believe that whole crew probably live there because they probably can't afford to live there on their own. If that's what the case is, and none of them goofy yes men then speak up and be like, hey, bro, not only did you fucking up the show, this is where we live. Myron, Walter, in case things don't work out, buddy, tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you some advice. You might want to check the airlines and see what the cheapest tickets are back home where you're from. Back to Sudan, back to Barbados, okay? Because that's where the frog face is from. Shame on Yoda and Kermit going down to Barbados, making single mothers. Damn you. You might need to check them tickets out. Let's let them get the wine because we ain't done with them by sight here tonight.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the Fresh and Fit podcast, man. As you guys know, we had a show scheduled earlier with Psych Hacks, but we had to cancel because we got some really, sucky news.
Crazy news.
Yeah, crazy news, real talk.
Yeah.
Right now, we're live streaming on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Rumble. And guys, I mean...
Is this the end, bro? Because we got some bad news, man. I mean, when I heard that, I was shocked because I mean, we love YouTube, man.
Yeah,
we love streaming.
Yeah,
and at this point, I feel like our whole lives are revolved around streaming and like adding value to people online. It's just like it won't be the same, bro.
Yeah,
what we heard
in 2020, guys. As you guys know, I was working for the government, right? I was a special agent of Homeland Security. He worked for Wix, we'll just call it.
Yeah.
Right.
Wix.com, yeah.
And he was a tech support. I was arresting bad guys, etc. We started this podcast. We did our first episode on October 26th, 2020. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And Chris was there. The apartment was all empty and shit. And
Wait, time out. We'll get back to these clowns in a minute. Oh, shit, fam. We got a third suspect. Nightfall drop said, did Grimace have a fun weekend in Barbados? Oh, my. So we got the egg. We going to have to get a DNA test on Grimace, too. Damn it. See, we got a whole bunch of work we got to do over tonight. Yeah, man, look. Damn. Grimace. Let's let it continue.
And we had our first podcast. If you guys go back and watch it, like the thing was all zooming in and out and everything else like that, and it was all messed up.
It's like we're at a house club.
Yeah.
One more time. V Mosby over here. V Mosby said, Myron looks like Quark from Star Trek. Oh, my God. You see? Boy, my chat, y'all hell, but I done told y'all before, I got probably the most ruthless chat as far as roasting on YouTube I have ever seen. Because look, I've seen plenty of people chat room. People be going in, y'all on something. You gonna Quark? Oh my God. Woo. Damn, that's a hard life right there. Let me stop, man. But y'all get me started on these people, man. Let's just continue.
In and out.
Yeah, it was literally, but we got it figured out. We got the lighting fixed, and we continue to improve. Fresh landed some really good guests early on, and continues to get us a great guest. And
we made hours of content in the streets, TikTok, Patreon.
Yeah.
Many nights, 3 a.m, 4 a.m. Chris was there too.
While working jobs. And then I'll never forget, I get an email November 14th. Internal Affairs. Hey, we need you to come in for an interview. And I'm like, oh my God, here we go. Right. And I'm working at the government, sitting at my desk, writing up a report, and I see this email. Yeah. And this is 2020 November. And I, I go, I let my supervisor know, hey, I got to go up to, the Internal Affairs office, right? Because it's not at the same building as us. And, I go over there and they take my phone. And I'm like, what the hell? Like, what's going on here? And then, and then they're like, they didn't want to tell me, but they're like, hey, we're part of an internal investigation. Next day I meet up with the special agent in charge, and they tell me, hey, it has to do with your YouTube. And right there it clicked. I was like, wait, hold on. Okay. They probably think that I'm recording videos on my phone. Like that's what it is, which it was a fucking iPhone 6 or 7. It was a piece of shit. And what ended up happening is I had to make a really tough decision that month. I remember going back and forth, trying to negotiate, trying to figure out what we're going to do. And, they're like, no, you have to pick one. You have to either, you're going to be a YouTuber or you can be a special agent of Homeland, but you're not going to do both. And I had to make.
All right. So Myron, you say they told you had to pick between YouTube or working for the Department of Homeland Security. For those that don't know, yes, this is an agent, a literal agent, not figurative. Former Homeland Security agent, Amru Foodle the Poodle, as I call him. See, boy, and I'm going to call you boy because that's what you are. You're not a businessman. You're not very intelligent, and you're to the class. Boy, you got a whole lot of shit going against you. If you knew that was your only source of income, your main source of survival and sustenance, and beyond you got a payroll to take care of. See, a boss, a businessman, or a woman has to graduate past the point of being selfish and saying, you know what? There's a lot that I would do if it was just me. But now I'm in charge of other people's livelihoods that are depending on me. So you have to move different as a boss. But see, Myron and Walter, you wouldn't know anything about that because you come from failed homelands. And you're supposed to be able to build and warrior class of those homelands, but you're not there building. So in a way, I saw this coming. You come from failure. And I'm not saying every brother or sister that's not a foundational Black American freedman, because you got some builders and some riders in those other countries. In fact, let me give a special salute to the president of Burkina Faso, Ibrahim Traore, okay, Mali and Niger. They've combined their military forces and they've told the French and ECOWAS, bring it on, motherfucker. Salute to them. I hope they are successful in fighting off that white supremacist oppression, okay? I support them 100% on that. But see, Myron, you're not cut from that cloth. You a flea bag. Let's let it continue.
That decision, I remember you were there.
Yeah.
We had Andrew here. And I was like, well, we got people working for us now. There's people that depend on us. You had to pretty much quit your gig. So I was like, all right, I'm going to resign. And I walked in December 5th, turned in all my stuff. And yeah, I walked away from the US government. It was a good, six-figure job. It was stable. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. You guys know on my Fed Reacts, you guys see how I talk when I'm talking on that channel. And yeah, and I tell you guys that story to tell you that I haven't felt like that since today. And it sucks, guys. It really does suck. Fortunately, we made some moves, etc. And we kind of knew that the type of content that we make, for us to be able to give you this content, we have to.
It comes at a cost.
It comes at a cost, dude.
And it won't be here forever.
Yeah. And
we know that going
Fresh
into it.
always said this, enjoy us while you can.
Yeah. They thought we was capping, man.
Yeah.
They thought it was a joke.
And we made moves on the side knowing that this could potentially happen. And guys, the channel has been kicked off the YouTube partner program.
You didn't make enough moves on the side.
Just keep it straight with
If you look right now, you can't even super chat or
you can't even super chat right now.
Yep.
So this is the beginning of the end of this era.
So we are in trolling chat. So
yeah. So you literally can't. Yeah, man. So it's so basically we're gonna figure out what's going on because we don't even really know all the details. We're working with YouTube to try to come to a middle ground and work together and figure this out.
Now, to show you how intelligent he's not, you saw the beginning of this broadcast. He's trying to figure out what's going on. Really? Couldn't have nothing to do with some of that stuff I showed you at the beginning of the broadcast. Oh, no. That ain't got nothing to do with it. No, couldn't be that. Could it, Myron? You got to be a world-class dumbass to work for somebody like this. Knowing YouTube, the head of YouTube is a Jewish woman. Nobody thought that, hey, this could backfire on us. Talking about you made other moves. Apparently you didn't make the right ones because you're crying on this. We're going to get to that later. Let's let him continue.
But for now,
we don't even know why.
We don't know the specific reason.
Misogyny. But we don't, in any form or fashion, Chris, hate YouTube or want to go at them. We're just saying, you know what? We wish we knew the reason why, but we respect, for them to use the platform and keeping us here for a while. And we appreciate it.
Yeah.
But
and the thing is that you guys know, right, on this pod, we push the edge, right? We push the envelope. We're not going to lie about that. Like, we give you guys the real deal when it comes to getting in shape, when it comes to
money, girls,
dating, improving yourself, etc. And unfortunately, to be able to give people real advice that they can take in real life and apply to the real world, you have to have uncomfortable conversations about uncomfortable topics in uncomfortable times. Guys, it's about to be an election year.
He had 3 different options that he could have went a different route so they didn't get their main platform demonetized. And I'm not caping for him. I'm just talking about from a smart business perspective. You had Patreon. You could have put the more controversial stuff on your Rumble or your own website, your own subscription-based website. 3 options you could have went. We all know how YouTube gets down about their community guidelines. Hell, they'll even make lives on our good brother, Professor Black Truth, and say he's got nudity in his content when there's no such thing, okay? So, if you're a smart businessman, I'm going to take it a step further. If you're a smart battle commander, okay? You read the 48 Laws of Power. You're always talking about books like that. I suggest the Black Art of War, okay? The 99 Truths of Hannibal, okay? Things that you can apply in the real world. Okay, Sun Tzu's The Art of War. All of these things are studied in corporate business executives. You claim you rubbing elbows with people like that. This is how I know you're capping. Because Myron, if you really were, see, in my circle where men are successful, if any of us get to doing something stupid that we see is going to cost the other the bottom line, we're going to pull that person to the side. Hey, brother, wait, come here. Or sister, you fucking up. Let me talk to you for a minute. And you know why we listen to each other? Because each of us in the circles I roll in, we're successful in our own lanes. Wildly successful. I'm not bragging because, hey, I'm a black man in a system of white supremacy. What I'm saying is, particularly to the younger people, young black men and women, make sure your circle is tight to the point where you can hold each other on a level of success or a trajectory of success. Make sure that you got people in your circle that when they pull you to the side, you're not bucking, you listening because you know, hey, okay, I see what they do by example. Yeah, my brother or sister, look, I got people right now, some in the chat room. If I was to get a phone call or message or whatever, hey, brother, XYZ, come on, man, you know you went too far with that, this, that, the third. I'm going to listen to what they got to say because I know them and they know me, okay? See, a circle full of yes men don't help no damn body. And this is a real-time example of how if you got that, this is how it leads you to losing money. You know, the thing they claim, always talking about, oh, money, 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 this, that. And see, let me deal with this too. That's another thing I want you to understand, because I'm not bragging. I'm just giving you some facts, because this is probably one of the few times you hear me mention this. Those of us that are actually financially stable like that, we don't run around talking about money all the time. You know why? It's a non-issue. Yeah, we don't, money, this, money. What's the one thing y'all never hear? And I appreciate everybody that support the content, but you know one song you'll never have to hear me sing over here? You know, I call it the mosquito song. Hit the cash app, hit the cash app, hit the PayPal, hit the cash app. That shit is so fucking annoying. I would never do that to you. You'll hear me say, hit the like button or share before I cash out. That's so fucking aggravating. If people value what you saying, you don't have to say hit the cash out, hit the PayPal, hit the super chat. You don't have to do that at all. Your content and the value and the relevance of it speaks to the people themselves, and they'll determine what you worth. So that's why, you know, look, my banner is up here. It's pinned to the top of the chat. If people want to give something, they'll give. You ain't gonna help me. The cash app, a little mosquito or a little gnat in you. That's so, man. You'll never get that from me. So this one place you will never hear that. Okay, but I'm saying it again. A circle full of yes, men or women, it costs you money because, like I said on a previous broadcast, you're delusional. Narcissism, you're not dealing with the real world. And the real world moves in dollars and cents. They find that out, not a hard way. Just let it continue.
You know what I mean? We're talking about certain points, and we've brought up certain points that might not be politically correct, right? That might not necessarily align with everyone's viewpoints, right? And we've worked really hard to bring people on that have different viewpoints, right? Some of them very controversial, some of them that may or may not be politically correct. And that's unfortunately the risk that you take when you make the kind of content that we do.
Even other platforms, look at Rumble. They're taking a huge beating on the stock market.
Yeah.
I mean, they're up.
Despite having one of the best years for revenue and for views and everything. And
so this comes at a cost no matter who you are. Company, individual, creator.
Yep.
I'm sorry. I got to get this in. I got to do it. Look at this boy. Look at him. I'm going to keep it a buck with you. I got to say it. I got to see it. I wouldn't be surprised if his father set him down like, son, I'm going to be honest with you. You're going to have to be extra smart at what you do because this face of yours right here, boy, be honest with you, I'm kind of disappointed. And I'm blaming Yoda and Kermit. Y'all saying Grimace and other people. But you got to have a conversation with him. You got to be like, listen, son, your looks ain't going to do nothing for you. Okay? So you're going to have to be very smart or very hardworking. Okay? You're sawed off rent. Don't look like you're going to grow no more. And look, your daddy got to give it to you straight. I'm just saying. Look at him. The boy looked like failure in the face. Yeah, I'm going here. Damn it. They've said far worse about this. Let it continue.
And a lot of you guys want to be aspiring RB creators as well. And I respect that. But just know at a certain level, it will cost you a price you got to pay. And I think me and Myron understand this. And we were saying, you know what? At some point, we're going to have to deal with this price. And today's the day.
Yeah. Yeah. And my thing is, guys, more than ever, real talk, more than ever, I know a lot of you guys send me messages, and trust me, I look at them. I really do look at them. And as a matter of fact, I save them too, because I sent some of them to Fresh today.
Yeah.
When you guys send me your DMs and say, yo, you saved my life. Yo, you send me a picture of your credit score. Yo, my girl is making sandwiches now, or whatever it is, right? That really means a lot to us, right? We've helped a lot of you guys from killing yourselves, from injuring yourself, from making a really bad decision or doing something that you can't necessarily take back. What I'm asking you guys is, just like we've saved you guys, we need you guys to save us. We need you guys to support us on Rumble, because that's the last bastion of free speech at this point.
Yeah.
Rumble.com/FreshNFit, guys. Like, you need to go on there right now, follow the channel, subscribe. It's $5 a month, because if you guys want us to keep making this content, that's what it's going to be. And we've worked really hard to try to
keep it free
as
clear,
long as possible, man.
On YouTube,
accessible. You guys know this. We don't sit here and pitch courses to y'all every month. We're not always, trying to take money from y'all. When you guys super chat, it's just it's you guys showing support to the show. It engages the show, and we for real. If we've impacted your life and we've saved it, we need you guys to save us now.
I got to harp on this from the business standpoint. Yeah, hey, y'all, listen, we're going to get these jokes in tonight. But we're gonna be serious about the business aspect too, because that's something I know a great deal about, okay? Here's the thing. We've been preaching this in foundational Black American freedmen circles for the longest, okay? While the money is coming in good, okay? You getting the money, okay? Cool, nothing wrong with that. You're supposed to say, okay, we're making a profit. We got to divide this in half. Each time we make healthy profit and set some aside to build our own. You hanging out with a multi-millionaire like Andrew Tate, and I don't know the finances of the rest of the losers that you had on your show. You mean to tell me there's been no collaborative conversations about building your own website? Okay, where you can say whatever you want with live streaming capability? Oh, no. See, that's too much like right. That's too much like building. Oh, I need to stop talking that kind of common sense because, sitting online with a bunch of drunk turbo thoughts and talking about foundational Black American freedmen. Oh, yeah, that's what you're going to do. That was a surefire ticket. You fucked up when you threw them small hats in there, though, huh? Didn't you? Let's let it continue.
Call a name, too, from the very beginning. Black Lemur. He saw the show, appreciated the show. He donated a big amount for cameras. I think most cameras are here named after him because he donated a lot of money for support and appreciation. And we don't ask for much, guys. We just ask for your support. And right now, it needs to be on Rumble. That's where we're going to be. and they have our back. At this point,
we don't know what can happen with YouTube.
Yeah, we don't know.
It's really out of our hands. And yeah, I mean, we're gonna work with them, right? We're gonna be diplomatic and do what we got to do.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, for y'all to get the content that y'all want
from us,
the way that it needs to be said, we're gonna have to do
the way that it need to be said. Big long-nosed dummy. Look, I'm not caping for him. I'm just throwing out some things to show you what a smart businessman would have done. Let me tell you what your brother would do. If I had a channel with 1 million plus subscribers, any platform, what you need to do before this happens, hey guys, we got 1 million subscribers over here. We need all 1 million of you to move to Rumble. Move to the website. You got to be trying to actively migrate your subscribers over to a platform where if you're going to be taking these kinds of risks that you're more secure. Again, hey, I don't know nothing though. I'm just a foundational Black American freedman. Let them continue.
Everything on Rumble. We'll still be posting on YouTube, right? To a degree, right? Completely free as usual. But guys, it's expensive to run this. I mean, I really hate to even have this conversation with y'all, but we have a staff of like 20 people.
Being
100% transparent with y'all.
We make it look easy, guys, but like we have people that work for us that legit have a need and depend on us.
Yeah.
And if it wasn't for this current platform right now, they wouldn't eat. Neither their kids. So it's kind of like,
especially Mo.
Well, that nigga been eating for a while. But the point is that like right now, guys, like we're being genuine here and telling you, look, listen, we need your help. And if ever before you appreciate the content, you gain value from getting your credit score up.
If I was the fat dude, I wouldn't take that. Look at this boy. How you gonna let him crack a joke? I'm like, boy, have you seen your face? Look, this boy's face looked like a turd that struggled to come out somebody's ass. And then somebody just took their hand and smushed the top part of that. Look at his face. Look, this Negro here is a walking Halloween costume. Boo, motherfucker, boo, whoo. Boy, you can't walk down those streets where no normal people at. Look, right now, y'all think I'm playing? Tell you what, because I'm going to stay on their asses. I ain't playing with these motherfuckers tonight. Imagine walking down the street, dark alley. This motherfucker just hop out. Rah! Boy, look here, man. He was scared. You ever play Mortal Kombat? Your soul is mine. Boy, this Negro here, he need to be on a terrorist interrogation squad or something, boy, because walking in there, be like, all right, y'all ain't going to tell us what we want to know. Nah, we ain't telling nothing. We loyal to our terrorist organization. Oh, yeah, you sure? Yes. Fuck America, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Keep that same energy. Walter? Oh, my God, Walter. Hey, boy, we'll talk. Let's let it continue.
Getting a girlfriend or wife or even getting money from Money Mondays, guys, like we need the help today.
Yeah.
On Rumble.
We really do. We really do. Because, and I hate to even say this, man, because it's like, we prided ourselves on like, yo, we're just gonna show up every week. We're gonna give y'all 6 shows completely free. You don't have to send in a super chat if you don't want to. Just watch the content. We'll be cool. But I don't know what it is.
And we've made investments ourselves as well, real estate as well as other businesses. So we are on some level stable.
Yeah.
But to keep this running,
to keep this running
high quality,
at this level,
the gas and what we spend to even get people out here, it's a lot. And people that work for us.
You didn't make it like that. Because see, I'm going to tell you what you did. Let's just take them at face value. Let's just say they made other investments. Just like rookies and tethers, you lumped all your eggs in the most lucrative basket. In the most lucrative basket before you actually got the rest of your side gigs up to par. And you probably neglected that. Because see, they're not fooling me, man. They're not fooling me. I'm speaking strictly business. They're not fooling me. Competent businessmen, we expect ups and downs. We may have contingency plans. We be like, okay, this may happen. Everything's good. Now see, look, let me break it down simple. This will go well with you in life, even if you're not a business owner. Look at the pandemic, okay? Look how when everything hit, people had to scramble to get supplies. Now, if you're a person like me, you stay stocked up on the necessities no matter what's going on, way before the emergency. So now when you flip it back to the business world, You definitely have to play like that then. They're not fooling me. They worried. Because see, a boss that's got multiple contingency plans, be like, oh yeah, okay, it's annoying. I don't like it. But the show will go on. In fact, let me throw this at you. Young black men and women, okay? You don't have to be a business owner to grasp this. When things are good, don't just get comfortable with the success that you have. Success is good, celebrate it. But always be in a phase of innovation. Always be in a phase of planning for what if this happens? What if that happens? Because it could. None of us own YouTube or any of these platforms. So you always have to have a backup. You have to be like, okay, this is, in fact, set it as if you got a certain window. Be like, okay, in a year, they probably gonna knock my whole channel down. What I'm gonna do after that? You see what I'm saying? This is where having your own website and et cetera, come in. But see, these two, ask yourself this question. Do they look like they're comfortable and they actually have a stable plan for where to go? Because see, I'm looking at these little tadpole eyes bucking over here. You ain't fooling me. Let's let it continue.
So,
yeah. So the reason why, guys, we're able to continue updating equipment, right? Like, I know y'all made jokes about the internet, whatever. We get stuff fixed quick like that because we made investments into the equipment. Guys, I have backup microphones. I have backup mixers. I have backup equipment that is really expensive, right? But I had that there for the show. Like, y'all see me, I wear the same clothes. You guys make fun of me. Myron, you wear the same stuff. You got no drip, blah, blah, blah. I do it because I'm like, yo, the only thing that matters is the pod. Like, I don't care about me looking good and being flashy and all that stuff. And Fresh was like, nah, I don't care about it either. Like, he gave up all his cars pretty much, watches, all that stuff, because we're like, bro, we need to be all in with the podcast. We need to invest in the podcast. And we invested more in recruiting, getting Chris the resources he needs, because we have like a whole operation with like getting girls on the show. Guys, it's extremely difficult.
But you didn't invest in trying to learn how to properly run a business. You in Miami. If you making money, let me tell y'all something right now. Anything that I want to do, and I know I don't have the expertise in it, I'm damn sure willing to pay somebody to learn. So that's what would have helped them if they'd have said, you know what? We're making a lot of money. We're successful, but we don't know everything. That's the first thing. You got to be honest with yourself. You don't know everything. Let's pay to get some instruction from more successful people around us. That means dressing like an adult. You might have to put a suit on to get in certain rooms. Huh? Say what you want about Kevin Samuels. He had that image together. I'll give him that. Okay? They talked a lot of shit about Kevin. And see, I'm going to say this too. Y'all know me. No love lost when I criticize the coons. But I'm going to tell you a coon that's a very smart businessman that they could learn from. A lot of y'all ain't going to like this, but I'm telling you, he's a very competent businessman. If they wouldn't have shitted on Kevin and a lot of them guys over there in the black manosphere, because they're more considered white manosphere adjacent. That's kind of how they are, fresh and fit. But if they wouldn't have shit on Kevin the way they did, because they had a lot of falling out, everybody knows the history about that, or you should. You could have went to Obsidian and offered to pay him to say, hey, man, what do we need to do to get this together? Make sure we're good. Because look, I'm telling you, yes, Obsidian is a coon. Is he an incompetent businessman? No, he is not. I'm telling you, he is not. I can take my feelings out of it. No, I'm gonna say this. That's probably one of the smartest guys as far as business in the black manosphere. I'll give him that. Hardcore coon, competent businessman. Yes, he is. I'm telling you. But see, they can't go to him because Obsidian was very cool with Kevin. He didn't take kindly to some of the disrespectful shit they said about him. So that's not an option. Let me tell you something. Theo Waff and them guys over there with Obsidian, the Black Manosphere Conclave they got going on, they get results now. They don't have broke guys over there in their clique. Yes, they are. They are very successful at what they do. The cooning, whole another story. But are they good business people? Yes, they are. Those guys have plenty of bread over there. I'm telling you what I know, not what I think. But see, if you're going to be objective and you got to be humble to know when you need some help, they better try to hit him up. Because for the right price, he might do it. But yeah, stuff they said about Kevin, I don't know. It's going to be a long reach. Let it continue.
How many people have you seen try to do what we do with bringing girls on and absolutely fail and quit? We've been doing it consistently for 3 years. Guys, and that eats up so much money, so much time, so much resources. But we said, you know what? We're going to continue to invest in it because you guys want the content. We're not going to quit. We're going to keep giving you guys what you guys wanted from the beginning.
And especially with our reputation, guys, it is not easy getting guests for the show or girls, just so you know.
Yeah.
It looks easy because we do it every single Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but it's not easy for Chris, for us. So understand your support.
That's why Chris is so fat right now and alcoholic. I mean, if I'm going to keep it all the way 1,000 with y'all, like...
See, let me interrupt the babbling, crying games, because I'm going to call them crying. Yes, crying. I'm looking at Fresh and Fit, right? I'm going to be objective and stop clowning for a minute. From a business perspective, I'm going to tell you what I would have done. If I was interested in this kind of content, I would have said, okay, you're going to have the turbo thoughts on, but for the more controversial subjects, you're not going to have them in studio. You're going to do this by Zoom. The more light stuff, okay, if you're going to have them here drinking, don't just have all that alcohol on the show. You're supposed to get a sponsorship from an alcohol company. You see where I'm going? See, I'm thinking money. I'm thinking, okay, how do you get more revenue coming in besides just the audience? I would have put a couple of turbo thoughts to the side. Hey, listen, check this out. Got a business opportunity for you. I don't want to sleep with you. Don't want nothing in between your legs. Don't care about that. We trying to get to this money. How about if we get a swimsuit sponsorship or something like that? Would you be willing to be one of our models and keep it completely professional? See, you got to have sense to do what I'm talking about. See, I know how to get to money and maintain it. So I'm looking at all the lost opportunities clowns had. Oh, but see, I don't know nothing, yo. I'm just a foundational Black American freedman. Let me let them get back to it, because see, I wish they would stop being victims. Don't you, family? I wish they would stop being victims. Just let them continue.
If I'm going to be all the way, like a big reason why we don't like shit on Chris so much, even though we should, right? For his drinking and shit. Like, bro, he has a stressful ass job.
Yeah.
Like, he really has a stressful ass job. All these other channels are trying to do what Chris is doing.
Yeah.
And they can't do it.
I imagine so if you're working with your dumb ass.
And the only reason we're able to do it is because we invest in it. We believe in Chris. Chris has a whole team underneath him.
Shit. I mean, we did a show on Wednesday to show appreciation for Chris.
Yeah.
Because all the work he puts in.
Yeah. So, guys, I'm not saying this to be like, oh my God, feel sorry for us, but it's like for us to run the show at this level, right, where we are competing with some of the top podcasts in the world that are heavily funded, have sponsors, etc. We don't have sponsors like that, guys, because look at the content that we make. We're bringing on really controversial guests, talking about really controversial.
You know, I just thought about something. I ought not to say this because I don't have a dog in the fight. But if I was Obsidian, I'd be making Chris a job offer. I sure would. Oh, yeah. See, look. I'll be like, he wouldn't take it. Bullshit. If he got a family to feed, oh, don't let him have children. Money talk, bullshit. I damn sure would. Can you imagine? Oh, that would crush their little tetherized souls. Oh, wait, man, you gonna do it? Like, hey, guys, sorry, business is business. I mean, you know, look. I'm trying to be on this unemployment line here in Miami. If I was Obsidian, yeah. Oh, don't let O'Shea reach out to him. That probably won't happen though, because O'Shea's over there on the continent. You know, he's in Africa. But he could still get him to do editing work or whatever forms, or whatever Chris's expertise is besides like the camera work and all of that. So I'm just telling you how I would play with you if you was my enemy. So I believe in hitting you where you gonna feel it. Oh yeah, I'm like, yeah, you had all that stuff to say. I got something for you. Hey, but that's just me though. Let's let it continue.
Topics, guys. We had a debate on a certain topic that I won't even go into that other people would never touch.
Yeah.
Who else is doing that? Giving you guys consistent value, etc. And when I stand on this, when I truly say we have saved more lives and saved more men's and impacted more men's lives than any other podcast on any platform.
And it
I
shows.
can concretely say that thanks to you guys.
And it shows wherever we go. Fresh and Fit, you guys saved my life. Yo, you changed my entire life. I'm now happy because I was so depressed. It's just like wherever we go, Dubai, Canada, UK, even here in Miami,
Romania,
wherever we go, man.
People,
I was in Jamaica, bro, for an event. People came up to me.
Yeah,
that's real.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, man. So
I can't let him get away with that. Yeah, they came up to you in Jamaica because they were trying to figure out if your punk ass was related to Sebastian the Crab or not. That's why they came up to you, goofy motherfucker. I had to do it, y'all. I had to do it.
Like, again, this is kind of what it is. Like I said before, we pride ourselves on like not charging out, and we're still not going to tell you guys like, oh yeah, you have to blah blah blah. But if you can, right, subscribe on Rumble, guys. It's $5, man.
Yeah,
it's nothing.
Actually, Chris,
locals is $20.
Can show you guys as well.
Yeah, we'll show y'all how to do it. We'll show screen.
But to show even more, we're going to be moving the studio to a bigger, better location as well with your support.
I wasn't even going to tell y'all that. I was going to surprise you guys. But yeah, guys, we man, we're going to be all the way transparent.
Yeah. See, okay, someone already joined already. Sam World Z47. So is that so you need to open up the FreshNFit Rumble account and then go to subscribe at the very bottom right. So the chat has to be open and the live chat as well.
You know what, man? I'm just gonna say it, guys. We're gonna get attacked on all angles. I've been like, whether it's the press writing articles on us, videos getting taken down that other channels are not getting taken down, and it's the same exact content or whatever it may be. Rumble getting hit right for free speech, video like just get strikes, whatever it may be. Guys, it's gotten to the point now where even where we shoot the location doesn't want us to stay here.
Yeah.
Of course not, because you've had physical altercations on those people's property. See, Kryron, landlords, property owners, other business people, they look at what you could cost them. You get in a fight there, somebody gets shot, stabbed, or killed. They don't want no lawsuits on them. In an age where everybody trying to get to the bag, your stupidity is a liability. I would have been kicked you out of my shit. Oh, I hear this type of incompetence talk. See, my mind works different. Those of us that are actually successful, we looking at these types of things. That's why I'm sharing this with you all here tonight. So the younger black men and women don't make these types of stupid mistakes. Because see, Myron, Kryron, and Walter, okay? Here's something else that you should have been thinking about. The so-called new location you were going to move to, you probably got something, because it sounds like he didn't already sign paperwork. Whatever it is, it's probably something that now that you've been demonetized that you can't afford. What happened to all that? You diversified your portfolio. You got all these other businesses. Don't look like it to me. See, I know the look of a financially comfortable man, and this is not it. You can't fool me, boy. I know what that means. This ain't it. You worried, boy. You look like a little baby that somebody snatched the damn pacifier out your mouth. Have the nerve to criticize foundational black Americans about who don't work hard, who's not intelligent. What happened, fuck boy? Ain't you supposed to know how to play the game? Huh? Ain't that what you was telling everybody? This don't look like it right here. See, if you had your shit together, you would have came on and just made the announcement, but you'd be like, yeah, this is a contingency plan, so hey, the show keep rolling. Y'all gonna see in a minute, though. That's not where he is. Let's get back to it.
I didn't want to fucking have to say that shit. I really didn't want to have to admit that. I wanted to just move the studio, surprise you guys. Yo, new studio. It's lit, right? But dude, there is a matrix, man. Like, I mean, we've talked about this with Andrew at length. Like, people don't want you guys to get this message, dude.
Even Rumble's under attack too,
bro.
From everybody.
Yeah, they're trying to shut Rumble down.
I think at some point there was free speech where it was like, okay, you know what? Say what you got to say. We won't crucify you. But nowadays, free speech is kind of like, is it even a thing? I mean, not really.
And and I've already put a considerable amount of my money into this new studio for you guys. I already put it in. I'm like all in. You know what I mean? And it's okay. I'm never gonna say, well, I'm doing this, blah blah blah, and I hate doing this. I love doing this. I'd be lying to you guys if I didn't say I didn't love doing this. I left a job that I truly loved to do this, right? Because I shouldn't be admitting this, but saving children, right? That was great, but saving you guys is better.
Oh, they're saving children. That was great. They're saving you guys is better. Oh, boy, he crying. Boy, look at him, boy. Ooh, little parrot nose. It ain't funny now, is it, boy? And look, why the hell you got them kind of shorts on around other straight men? Now, Myron, I get your college days. You can do what you want to do, but I'm asking questions. I ain't finna wear that around a bunch of straight men. You gonna wear some shorts, wear some longer ones than that. But you running off camera like a little crying punk bitch. Pull out your small violins in the chat. Play him some soothing music. Oh, he's having such a hard time. What are they gonna do? They ain't gonna make it. Cause see, I don't know if y'all know this or not. PukeTube has apparently permanently kicked their ass out as far as being monetized on that channel that they got over there. Mm-hmm. Now, I don't know if that applies to the other channels and platforms on here, but this main one, oh, no. See, that's how I know that they pissed somebody off that had Jewish connections at YouTube. Because see, if you're going to say all that about them people, what makes you think that they can't just say, hey, you know what? Make that phone call. And look, I salute the Jewish community for that. Yes, that's how it's supposed to be when you on code with your people. I ain't got no problem with that. I wish we were like that. That's what we need to be. You damn right. That's power right there, boy. Myron. Yeah. Oh, yeah? We saw you with Zerka. Nick Fuentes. Yeah, your jokes are funny. Ha, ha, ha. We're going to see how you laugh tomorrow when we get that monetization shut down. They sleeping. Having little tethery dreams about fleeing over here and fleeing everywhere. Oh, they were probably curled up sleeping nicely. You know, the motherfuckers woke up, went to log on to their podcast and seen that big ass demonetization notice. Woo! You know, the only thing that scared them worse will be getting deported. Mm-hmm. They're probably looking at how are we going to afford to stay here, guys? Because, see, Miami is very expensive. Oh, yeah. See, you got 3 expensive places of real estate in the country. California, New York, and Miami. Yeah. 3 most expensive. Mm-hmm. Don't know what you're going to do, but you better get it rubbing them little tethery coins together. Let's see if Myron can get himself together and find his bootstraps to pull himself up by. Because, I mean, I'm just saying, man, Myron, maybe a Chippendale dancer. Maybe that's what you can do. Professional track star coach or, you know, and then as far as Fresh, you know, Frog Boy, I mean, hell, go and talk to your daddy, Kermit. If it's Kermit, see if Kermit can get you some parts and some plays, you know, some Muppet deals or something. I mean, you got a bright future, little frog face boy. There's a lot you can do. It ain't over with yet. Believe in yourself. Stop being victims. Let's let it continue.
Yeah, man, this is tough, bro, because we put our lives into this, you know. We didn't miss a day, honestly. It's tough. We gave up so much to give you guys value. So, yep, it's current status. But yeah, Chris, how you feeling, bro?
I mean, it's tough, guys, because at the end of the day, you guys have been with us from the beginning, from the start. The Merch Gang, the chat, the mods. You guys know the work we put in, the effort, the hours. You guys see me, you know, me, Myron, and Fresh Mo, putting in work. Shout out to the mods. Shout out to the chat. You know, shout out to people that actually tune in every day. I see you guys. And it's just one of those things, man. We put in, you know, the energy, time, effort, blood, sweat, and tears. Like you guys saw our journey from the start to finish. When we first broke 100 live viewers on stream, I remember the day, and I was like, "Yo, we got 100 live viewers. This is lit." I saw the post, and I still remember the day, the feeling, and it's just tough.
I'm gonna tell you who else probably gonna offer Chris a job too. All them little white minister guys whose ass they kissing? Yeah. You think Anthony Dream Johnson and the rest of them over there? Hell, Rolo Tomasi. Look, I know how them guys play over there, okay? I know. Chris is getting some offers. Oh, yeah, he is. Don't be surprised they do another whine and stream. Guys, some bad news. Yeah, it's tough, guys.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. That's right. Chris left us, guys. Chris is gone. He's seeking greener pastures, better opportunities. But hey, what can you do,
You little feminine sounding fuckers. Yeah. You did this to yourselves, okay? You sit up here all this time. See, this is how you know incompetence. Smart men and women running businesses, and I've said it before, I'm gonna say it one more time. When you get an abundance coming in, you don't just think, I've got all this stuff and just start spending on frivolous stuff. Now, he said he invests in equipment and all that. You can see it. But you start figuring out how every dollar that you got coming in, how the greater majority of it can make you more money. You start sitting it in places where it's going to work for you. Okay? Not tricking off on a bunch of turbo thighs. See? Tell you something else they should have did. Would have been guaranteed money. You got big boy paper now? Invest in some of those Miami strip clubs. Huh? Yeah, see, they really don't understand what they were supposed to be doing with this platform. But too much like right. Let's let it continue.
That's why I continue to work my ass off on getting high quality girls on the show. Even though some days I don't feel like dealing with these 304s, I still do it. I get upset when we don't have shows. We have to cancel shows because I know you guys look forward to, hey, Chris, I'm driving home from work. I can't wait to see after hours. As soon as I cancel after hours, you guys are like, yo, what's going on? So I get that, what the show means to a lot of you guys. And yeah, I mean,
and not only that, but like, imagine giving up your entire life to support people that you care about, even at the detriment of you losing your job, you having social life, you actually being present at vacations or outside environments. And you say, you know what? Nah, screw all that. We care about you guys over our feelings, how we feel at the moment, and we won't miss a show for you guys. Look at my
grown people don't do that, especially when you putting all your chips in with incompetence. See, I'm gonna be serious here for a minute, because I've been getting my jokes off. These two business illiterate bastards right here, even if they weren't talking bad about my lineage, I would never do any business with these clowns. In fact, see, let me tell y'all something about your reputation, because I've told you this. I've told you this, one of the things I told you, besides time being the most precious, non-renewable resource that any of us have. I've also told you to protect your reputation, because there's not one dime in this world that's worth your reputation. Your reputation precedes you, as the old cliche saying goes. For brothers like me and sisters like me, okay, sisters like that have my mindset is what I'm saying. If I walk into a room and I'm doing a business deal, let me tell you how serious I take it. If I walk into a business deal, I'm finna do some business, and I see these two fuck boys in there, I'm done. Now, why? Because I'm looking at you don't know what they're about? These bastards are walking liabilities. I can't trust your judgment. Hey, don't call me, lose my number, okay? I would say it, just, hey, don't call me no more. This who you fucking with? These walking drains of money, these drains of money right here, these damn failures. I don't even stand in the same room with failures like this, man. No. They're stupid. You know this was your main source of income, and you kept poking the bear. No contingency plan set up. You can't make this up. But I'm glad they did it. Like I said, it's a lot to learn from this stupidity. Let's let it continue.
Myron, bro, like Myron, I mean, shit, I put in work, but Myron goes extra mile just to give you guys like a piece of his soul, bro. Like this guy, like legit, dedicated his life, left his career to be with you guys. And if anyone saying that this is fake, this is not fake at all. This is genuine. Generally how we feel about, what's happening, and like all the work that we put into this. It's been like 3 years, and it's not easy because we gave up a lot, and we made a lot of impact too as well to people. but it came at a cost. And I can't say on camera everything that happened behind the scenes, but if you guys really understood what we gave up to keep doing this, when you say El Chris, El Mo, El Myro, whatever, like, you understand, at the very beginning, we were going through some terrible things. Death threats, people coming at our doorstep. Like, you have no idea what we went through to keep this going. And then
self-inflicted due to your own incompetence. And see, notice how they failed to even bring up the fact that maybe some of all these girls we pissed off, maybe they know people we didn't. Huh? I'm gonna say it again for the people that missed it the first time. Women can go through doors very easily that most men can't. Let me tell you something. And ladies, you should know this, but I'm gonna say it again. Your power isn't in trying to match and be masculine like a man. Your power is being naturally soft and feminine. You know why? Because that can get you in doors that our money can't even get us into. I'm telling you what I know, not what I think. You understand me? A naturally feminine woman, boy, listen, come on, man. For my business owners in here, my older brothers, y'all know what I'm talking about. Huh? No matter how much of a turbo thought they are, all them helpers that they had on the show, someone might have been laying up with some guys that actually had some real pull, or some women that had some real pull. Who knows? You can't make me believe that didn't have nothing to do with their situation, because it's worse than what they saying. They just talking about the YouTube demonetization. I know this look when I see it. This is what we call the up the shit creek without a paddle look. I know it when I see it. This is the look of, damn, how we gonna pay these bills coming in this month? Huh? Damn, they gonna evict us? Oh, I see that stress on their faces. Just let it continue though.
To be not told why we're being taken off the platform like that in the program is kind of crazy, because putting a lot of work, man. So I just mean reasons for your support, man. That's it.
Sorry, I got something in my eye. Yeah, I mean, guys, I mean, yeah, we're human. And it just sucks when something that you worked so hard to build up, they're just, and here's the thing, it's not about the money, man.
Yeah.
It really isn't about the money, man. I could walk away from all this and be okay.
Today.
What bothers me is if we're not able to be on YouTube, we might not be able to reach someone who really needs us. If you guys saw the amount of messages I get where they say, I was going to end it tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I saw your video.
The question is, who else is going to do it? Who? You know? Yeah. So, guys, you can find us on Rumble, man. The link is in the chat. It's right there on the screen as well. If you really support us, we have just one thing. Is to go to Rumble, FreshNFit, go to live chat, and click subscribe.
Yeah, and you know,
the show goes on.
It goes on.
Yeah,
you know. But
this
now,
is my home. They're gonna need a.
But it matters. But you know, for how long is what the question is now.
Yeah, yeah.
We're gonna keep going. We're absolutely gonna keep going, guys. But like I said before, for us to run it at a certain level, to take care of all the people below, right? That help us out, etc. It's for that, man, because we want to keep running this thing for y'all. This isn't about the money. If I got to take a pay cut, I will gladly do that. I will gladly take a pay cut. That's fine. I don't give a shit about that. I want to be able to continue to run the show at the same level that we run the show.
If you think about it, we are.
Yeah,
we're still going to do it.
Yeah.
For you guys.
We're still going to do it.
Yeah.
Facts. We're still going to do it.
So.
Real quick, I think we probably have some Rumble rants or whatever.
Yeah, just give me a second.
But yeah, all our channels are like demonetized, every one of us. So Fed Reacts,
yep.
Fresh Prince CEO,
yep.
Clips channel.
Let me go ahead and say this too. Y'all want to hear the real reason why they're looking so worried right now? Y'all want to hear the real reason? You want me to tell you why they're looking so stressed out? Because it's none of that bullshit that they said. Let me tell you what's really stressing them out. Because see, this goes to show you further that they're not competent businessmen. I'm going to tell you why they're so worried. Reason why they're so worried is when you base your interaction with women off tricking and paying for it. The turbo thoughts hearing this like, oh shit, your money is drying up. Your money funny. Okay, got to get rid of you. Because see, I will give turbo thoughts that's really in the game, especially down in Miami. I'll give them credit. They know not to stay around no broke motherfuckers. Because broke is contagious. Yes, it is. Or I'm saying it like it need to be said. Oh, Myron. Fresh. I hope you've invested in some good quality lotion because you gonna need it, player. Maybe they bought them some sex dolls. I don't know what they're gonna do, but I know you ain't gonna be dealing with no women now. Because the kind of women you were dealing with, you got to pay for it, boy. You're not fooling none of us. I definitely know you paying for it, Fresh. Boy, you need a head transplant. You should have spent some of that money that was coming in on getting a brand new face. Why not? I'm saying, bro, look, you just pearly things, people that look like that, yeah, okay. I wouldn't even give you no problems. Yeah, you need the surgery. You need it. I'll be like, leave them alone. You saw what they look like. They had to do that. I would defend their right to get plastic surgery. You need it, boy. I ain't even talking about just changing code. You need a whole damn head transplant. You need to walk in. I want that one. Take this shit, all this off. They fucked this up at birth. No. Cruel joke. But anyway, I digress. Let it continue.
I know. Yeah. More clips. They're all gone, guys, basically. Off the
or they're still there. But we're going to figure out how we're going to post on those for y'all because we still don't even know how we're going to do it.
Yeah. If we can, at least.
Yeah, if we can.
We don't know right now.
But we're definitely, what we're gonna do is we're definitely gonna be on Rumble. So y'all will be able to find us there. As far as Fed Reacts, I'll probably still do it for y'all. You know what I mean? I'll still give you guys the case breakdowns free. But we'll figure something out. But anyway, where we at here?
Yep. There we go.
And then guys, don't forget
we need y'all to subscribe, bro.
And also
join the locals. Like, real talk, if you guys truly rock with us, if we've impacted your life, we've saved you, we've helped you out to some degree, subscribe on Rumble. I don't know if they showed y'all how to do it while I was gone.
Yeah,
getting the sand out my eye. But yeah. What?
Did he say he was getting sand out his eye? Oh, Myron, that's not good, Myron. Because what that means, Myron, those are the sands of the Sudan blowing back home to call you back. Oh, you feel it, don't you, boy? Civil war going on over there right now, Myron. So if that's the sands that you felt, buddy, I'm telling you, don't get rough, pal. Don't get rough.
What was that?
Also, guys, man, don't forget, if you want to support Myron Gaines, get the book.
Get the book. I forgot about
Why Women Deserve More. It's a great book. You should read it. It helps you a lot. And if you want to support me as well, man, join the CEO Network, man, because that's going to be our commitments, our value adds as well, in between everything else. So get the book, CEO Network. We'll see you guys in there as well. As well as Rumble.
But yeah, we need you guys to join on locals, man, on a Rumble, for us to keep this going. Real talk, man. You know what? We should probably read these Rumble rants on Rumble.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, guys, come on over to Rumble. Right now, come on over to Rumble, and we will read the rants and give y'all the sauce over there, man. If you're on YouTube, guys,
let me tell you another reason why they all choked up looking stupid. Because see, a lot of their audience. Let's go ahead and talk real business, okay? A lot of their audience is mostly the white manosphere, even though you got a bunch of tethers and some Coonish foundational Black Americans will go over there and support them, okay? But you can't get any help from the white manosphere because they see you as competition. You think the white boys over there ain't celebrating this? Because see, look, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to go looking for. I guarantee you Rollo Tomasi talking about it. I might have to review that to show you how them white boys think. Because look, I'm going to tell you how I know this. Taking the feelings out of it, just being objective. You think them white boys respected Kevin Samuels? They hated Kevin. Tom Likens was one of the main ones pissing on his grave, man. Which is why any of them over there in the manosphere, in the Black manosphere that's praising Tom Likens and them punk-ass white boys, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. You're talking about the way the women talked about Kevin. They were talking about him like a dog because Kevin was whooping their ass in numbers. 20,000 plus people in the chat every night. Like I said, I can be objective and you know, tell the truth about somebody that I had disagreements with, okay, on ideas of politics and race. But just talking numbers and business, they're like, ooh, I hate this nigga. And now, Myron, you in the same position. So you know you're not going to get no help from them. Don't even think you're going to run over there with Donovan Sharp and get no help. Oh, no, that's not an option either. He fighting for his little cool life on YouTube, too. Let's let it continue.
Like the video?
And we do have an after hours.
And we do have an after hours. We're still going to give y'all an after hours, bro.
Yeah.
We got y'all, man.
Yep.
So come on over.
Come on over.
And come on over to Rumble.
So that's enough of that whining. I'm going to include some words here. Somebody that y'all not familiar with, you need to check this elder's content out. This is the good elder Baba Rasan, okay? Baba Rasan Live is his channel. I want you to hear what the elder's going to say about this because he's spot on, and this could save some people from making the same mistakes, not just as a content creator, but in life in general. Look at what happened to Fluke and Fraud as how not to do business. I'm going to let the elder speak. Pay close attention to this.
Shalom, shalom to the melanated family on this Sabbath day. All praises to our creators, our ancestors in the Most High. But family, this video is going to be my last video about fresh and fish, or fit and fresh, whatever you want to call him, or crusty and dusty. They're now blaming other people for their channel being demonetized, saying that they don't know why YouTube took them out of the community partner program. But let me tell you why they did it. Myron, the head honcho, that's right. You broke all the community rules. You sit up there talking racist stuff against your own people, running around with Ku Klux Klan hoods on, disrespecting young women. That's why your channel got demonetized. Take responsibility and stop blaming other people for your foolishness, for your actions. For every action, there's a reaction, fresh and fish. Not only you, that applies to everyone, including me. All your actions, whether they are positive or whether your actions are negative, there will be a reaction. And your channel got demonetized because of your actions, because of what came out your mouth, disrespecting all races of people. Now you're crying like a 304, begging people to come over to Rumble. And you can go over to Rumble and do the same thing. And you will get the same results. Stop blaming other people. A lot of people in this world, not only fresh and fresh, don't want to hold their own self accountable for their wrongdoings, for what come out your mouth. That's right. Whatever come out your mouth, whatever you do to a person, whatever you say to a person, whether it's positive or negative, it will have a reaction. The laws of karma, as a man or a woman, so shall they reap. Same thing. The universal laws of karma, the universal laws of cause and effect. Cause and effect. Whatever I do to a person, whether it's positive or negative, there will be a cause and there will be an effect. That's right. Your mouth can get you in big trouble. and stop crying like a 304. Pull your bootstraps up and get to work. Change your content. Do positive content. Stop running around with a Ku Klux Klan hood on your head. Running around acting like monkeys and calling us the N-word. And all this other stuff. Hating on women. That's what got your channel demonetized, because you didn't follow the rules. You thought you was it. You thought you was better than somebody. But your arrogance, and anybody arrogance can get them in trouble, especially when they go to making money. Yeah, they went to making big money in 3 years. There was one of the top podcasters on YouTube with nonsense, because they have no talent. Anybody can sit around and criticize somebody. Anybody can do that. But can you bring out any information that can help somebody? You claim your content was helping people. No, your content was dividing. Then you had Nick Fuentes and other people that are very detrimental to melanated people and everybody else. That's right, family. So that's your issue. Get your life right. Think right. Do positive things and everything will be all right. But that content you had before, that ain't gonna work. Sit up there criticizing somebody with, you got what you need, you got what you deserve. And we all get what we deserve when we do wrong. We all get what we deserve if we do right, if we live right and have love and compassion for each other. You have shown everybody that you don't love no black people, the darkies, and all this other nonsense. And you're dark yourself. Let that make sense. That's right, family. Well, we're going to cut this video short. Peace and love. Put up the likes and shares. And I would love to hear your thoughts on FreshNFit trying to blame other people for their downfall. Don't blame yourself. That's right. Take accountability for your own wrongdoings. Take accountability for your own actions. And be a man. And stop being a coward. And blaming it on other people. And stop crying like a 304. And I'm out.
And there you have it, family. I couldn't have put it no better myself. You heard the elder, and he's very correct. Newton's third law of gravity. For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. That's not just a law of physics. That applies to people in the real world, too. You better remember that. So Kryron the Clown and Fresh the Frog, okay? You could join the circus because they're both, fit for the circus. But the main thing that we're going to get across to you here tonight as we bring this broadcast to a close. Thank you to everyone that contributed to the broadcast. I already know the comment section is going to be lit. We need to stay together, though, family. They need to stop being victims. Stop being victims. Because everything I heard here tonight, that was victimhood. You're not a victim. You in America, remember? Isn't that what you told the rest of us? Stop being victims and learn how to be competent businessmen. But I doubt that's going to happen because mark my words, this is it. Ain't no bouncing back from this. YouTube, when they permanently kick you out, the partner program, that's it. It ain't no reversing that. You ain't going to be able to sneak and create another channel. They already know who you are. Ask Tommy Sotomayor, okay? Why you think you don't see him over here? But I digress. We're done with these clowns. I did this to also teach you not just to clown these goofballs here tonight. So I hope everybody got something out of the broadcast. And with that said, salute to everybody. Black first. I will see you all in future content.